Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is gonna be on Alien Earth Season 1. Okay, now, I love me some Alien franchise. Give it all to me. Yeah, I love anything Alien. And granted, there are some movies that are worse than others. Aliens being the best, I know it's the consensus, and I agree with that. I'm totally behind that. It's in my top 10 movies of all time, as a matter of fact. But the whole Alien lore altogether, I'm in it to win it. I love it all. But when they started announcing a TV series, I started to get a little weary because I didn't want it to get muddled down because I really wasn't a big fan of Prometheus or Alien Covenant. Even though I thought Alien Covenant was better than Prometheus, I still didn't like the whole black goo thing that they did. And they brought it back with Alien Romulus. Now, I did like Alien Romulus. I didn't like the end, but I still loved the movie just because I thought they did a great job bringing the franchise back. And now, here we go with the Alien series. And like I said before, I was a little weary about it because I didn't want it to get, it's hard to do from movie to television and then back to movies, which is what they're going to do. So I was kind of worried about this series coming out because I thought it was going to be, low budget, alien effects and stuff like that, and a muddled storyline that I probably wouldn't have liked. So yes, I was afraid for this series. And was it any good? Yes! I loved it, guys. I thought this show was incredible. It totally exceeded my expectations. I mean, I'm really surprised that this show was as good as it was. Now, granted, I did have some nitpick problems with it, and I'll just brush those aside really quick. I thought that some of the acting was wonky, could have been better. I think some of the story could have been a little bit better. And granted, I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but I will talk about some things that I did and didn't like. But that being that some of the story didn't wrap up at the end, and I kind of wish they would have. I know why they didn't, so they can have future seasons and it could be a long, storyline played out. And I'm cool with that. But I was really wanting some stuff to be explained and more of the alien creatures, doing more stuff. But that's not to say that I didn't love this show, guys. I really did. I thought they did a great job for the first season. Everybody's clamoring for season 2, which I know it's already been greenlit, so we're going to get a season 2. It'll probably be like 2 years from now. But anyway, we have this one now, and I thought it was brilliant. I loved how they did the experiment, island, Prodigy Island, and how they were experimenting on transferring, human brain waves into a synthetic body. I love that idea because I think that's the way we're going in real life. So it really had some good philosophical problems to take under, advisement for doing this kind of thing and, what we as humans would really feel about it. And I think they touched on it beautifully. They put kids' minds into adult bodies. And that in itself is a crisis that they have to deal with, the ones that are in the bodies. And I thought they did a brilliant job, portraying that aspect of the show. That little subplot of the show I thought was great. Another thing I thought was great was the other alien creatures I thought were very interesting and well done. We already know that the xenomorph is the baddest alien in the universe, but they had these other ones that are super dangerous as well. And that eyeball alien stole the show for me. I really didn't care as much about the xenomorphs and stuff as I was interested in knowing what was going on with this eyeball alien. I loved it. Now, I'm a fan of eyeballs anyway. I love eyeball artwork and stuff like that. My girlfriend will tell you that. I love that kind of stuff. So when they made an alien creature out of an eyeball and made it like super intelligent and really stole the show, I was very happy about that. So maybe I'm a little biased on it for that aspect. But all the other aliens I thought they did a great job with. Really, more than any of that I just said that I thought is awesome about the show, the one thing that I think that this show sets apart from other shows is how well they made it feel like the original Alien. They did the same sets. They did, when they flashed back, I think it was episode 3 or 4, I can't remember which one, but they flashed back to what happens before the beginning of the show. And the whole interaction on that ship with all the characters and with the xenomorph on board and everything really gave me the first Alien 1 vibes, and I loved it. I thought it was well done. It gave me that feeling of nostalgia, and that's what I wanted the show to do, and they actually did it. And I thought it was, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but I think they did, how each character on that ship represented the same characters that were on the ship in the original movie. So I thought that was brilliantly done. Just a lot of things, guys. I could just beam about this show because I thought it was just great. Now, some of the acting was, kind of wonky. I thought they could have done more with the other alien species. But all in all, I thought it wrapped up well. It still left me with questions, wanting a second season, and now I'm glad that we're going to get it. I think if you love the Alien lore and you love the Alien franchise as a whole, I think you'll really be into the show. And it takes place like 100 years before the original movie, something like that. I'm not too clear on when this show takes place as far as the Alien franchise. I just know it takes place before the first movie, and so I'm down with it. I usually don't like prequels, but I'm down with to see how this show takes us to the first movie, and I'm here for it, guys, and I think you will be too. And by the way, I just had to iterate this into the review that Sigourney Weaver herself loves the show. She can't believe that it's not a movie. She thinks that it's brilliantly done too. So I'm usually not a bandwagoner, but I'll join her bandwagon because she endorses this show and so do I. Anyway, guys, it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Have you seen Alien Earth Season 1? Do you plan on watching it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!